Hello, my name's Michael Conneely and I'm making this video from the beautiful woods near our healing centre and B&B in County Mayo in the far west of Ireland. And I'm telling you about my astrology readings, and they're available worldwide or at our centre. And I want to tell you what's special about them. There's detail about them on my astrology readings website, starwheelastrology.com. But if I was to summarise what I believe is special, well, first of all, it's the care with which I prepare. Secondly, it's the fact that they combine the best of Western astrology and Vedic astrology. I'll tell you more about those two in a moment. And thirdly, well, when it's a worldwide distance reading, we meet via Zoom so we can talk to each other, see each other. And I can screen share using Zoom so you can actually see the detail of the charts I'm referring to. You get an audio of the reading and you get a video recording of the reading so you can see the charts. And you're so welcome to ask any questions afterwards. And another major feature is that we always combine the statement of the astrology with opportunities for healing and empowerment. We're born to work with certain scripts, often very difficult scripts. But we're not born to passively suffer them. We're born to work with them. And indeed my partner Maggie Pashley, we both work at the Healing Centre, has like an immense repertoire of healing modalities. And all my astrology readings and courses are very open to opportunities for healing and for managing your consciousness, managing your life, opening to your best opportunity. So what's special about the combination of my Western and Vedic astrology? Well, first of all, it's very rare, possibly unique. And I've studied both to very great detail. So in Western astrology, well, I use psychodynamic Western astrology, Chiron astrology, the wounded healer, of course, the astrology of the outer planets, Uranus, Neptune and Pluto, and also evolutionary astrology, how your destiny affects your psychological workings. Psychodynamic astrology, by the way, is the study of our egoic psychology, of our personality, if you like. And we need to get to know the different parts of our personality so that we're not being sort of surprised when different bits kick in, so that we have a good clear picture, and so that we can actually move to different parts of our personality when that's necessary. And so you're looking at psychosynthesis, Asiglione, archetypes, Jung, the unconscious. And into Western astrology, I also bring the 7 rays analysis, the 7 rays which came down to us from Alexandria in Egypt. And Western astrology uses the tropical zodiac, which is based, its start is where the sun is on the first day of spring. Okay, turning to Vedic astrology, well, that's quite different in its basis. It uses the sidereal zodiac, which is anchored to the fixed stars. It's not a statement of our psychology like modern Western astrology is, even evolutionary modern Western astrology. It's a statement of our destiny, of our incarnational life purpose. It's absolutely vast. It's incredibly accurate. It takes more than one lifetime to fully study it. And the techniques which I'm able to bring are quite incredible, and they're completely lacking from Western astrology. That's not to knock Western astrology, you need both. But if I was to think of like techniques that are so powerful in Vedic astrology, well, one of them is the concept of Gandanta. So the Gandanta zones are the transition points from water signs to fire signs. And if you have planets in the Gandanta zone, particularly if it's very close to the transition point, that's a huge fate. Western astrology doesn't know about it. You need to know about it. If your sun is there, it means that the sort of oomph and stature of yourself is drained away and not recognized from childhood. But that's something you can certainly work on and totally cure and empower. If the moon is in the Gandanta zone, that's a different kettle of fish. Mother will not be there for you, and that's a script for a lifetime. You can learn to mother yourself, but you can never totally cure Gandanta. You can recognize it, you can live with it, but it's always there, the Gandanta moon. And when planets transit through the Gandanta zone, there's sort of upset to our consciousness. It's so worth being prepared for that. Vedic astrology has the most wonderful predictive astrology. There's very powerful and exact analysis of transits through the houses and signs of your Vedic birth chart, across the planets in your Vedic birth chart. There's also the most wonderful and unique Vedic predictive periods, the dashas and the sub-periods within those and the sub-sub-periods. And it's so good to know which sub-periods you will be encountering in your year ahead. What you can expect in a particular time frame. And so you can be prepared to manage your consciousness appropriately. You can understand the challenges and what they might be preparing you for. You can bring in appropriate healing modalities to open you to joy, power and glory. You can know when you're actually in the foundation stage, preparing for a big opening, things like that. The list is long. So get in touch with me. There are instructions for how to do this on the starwheel.com website. You need to send me your natal data, date, time and place of birth. Ask me any questions you want and we set up a reading. Thank you.